So we're now going to go to Marija Stankovic from Serbia, and she is a feminist activist, so asking the same question.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm happy that I got a chance to speak right after Dana, because there's apparently a lot of things in common that we share when it comes to our countries. So our country is not a right-wing, is not run by a right-wing government. Our government is widely supported by the European Union states. You can judge their actions and you can see that they are very much right-wing oriented. However, their official politics is in line with the expectations of the European Union, since the Serbia has entered the process of the negotiation for the European Union membership. And in that sense, we have this rules and expectations that we need to fill in order to become the member of the European Union. So all of our laws are now being in a process of changing in order to accommodate the same the laws of the countries of the European Union. So we were even one of the first countries to ratify Istanbul Convention. So everything is perfect on paper. Everything is catastrophic when it comes to the implementation. We have all the bodies that are needed in order to protect women's rights. Of course, they're all called gender bodies. So we have the Gender Equality Agency. We have special person that is dedicated for gender equality issues. And even the European Institute for Gender Equality rated Serbia's gender index as one of the best this year. And we all laugh to that, but this is how everything looks well in paper. And there is one more interesting fact. We have a lesbian prime minister. Same-sex marriage is not allowed in Serbia. Same-sex partnership is not allowed in Serbia. However, when our prime minister had a baby with her partner, her lesbian partner, it was broadcasted on national television, like our president congratulated her for becoming a parent, and everybody accepted that as something completely normal, although this is not possible for all of the rest lesbians in Serbia, right? So Pride Parade is being held quite peacefully. I mean, of course, with a lot of law enforced, but I think that law enforcement is there because this is, I'd say, part of this charade that is being held, because we have the same scenario every single year. We have right-wing organizations that are protesting a day before Pride Parade. Then we have strong law enforcement and Pride Parade the next day. There weren't any major incidents since 2015, but the organizations that are included in organization of the Pride Parade are LGBTQI plus organizations, and there are no radical feminist organization. There were few attempts to by the radical feminist organization to be part of this. Of course, none of it resulted with any success. So yes, that is more or less the situation when it comes to LGBT rights. When it comes to women's rights, we're currently in this development, let's say, process, and a lot of EU funds comes our way. And of course, as always, European Union has one thing on their mind, and that's profit. So what they are doing is they're supporting the, for example, entrepreneurship, women entrepreneurship. But what it's done on the other hand is that we have a new law that doesn't allow for women entrepreneurs to have maternity leave. So everything is done in such a contradictory way that it's very hard to be a woman in Serbia at this moment and have a decent life. Femicide is, we don't have the official statistics of femicide in Serbia. What it's done is that few organizations that are specialized in the area of domestic violence, they are following the newspaper articles. So in 2020, there have been 17 femicides so far. In 2019, it's been 25. Domestic violence is very, very. I mean, that is it's so usual, and the processes are very slow. The penalties are not sufficient. Many women are being killed after they have been separated from their husbands and from the the perpetrators. And also I have to say that we have a very good legislation in that sense, but none of it has ever been applied by our judiciary. And also we have recognized the hate crime against lesbians and gay, but there's haven't been a single case where there hasn't been a single verdict against hate crime, even though the people have been killed just because they have been lesbians and gays in Serbia so far. So yes.